All right, welcome back. We continue right now with the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown, and we are focusing on baseball, which tomorrow owners will discuss a plan they have prepared for the players. And then on Tuesday, the players are going to get that plan. And basically, the bullet points are this: 80-game season, all right? And they're going to try to increase the number of playoff teams from 12 to 14. That's 7 in each. Also, they're talking about playing at regionalized stadiums, home stadiums if possible. Sounds pretty ambitious. I like it. I think we have to be proactive here if you're trying to get sports back. Andrew, let's talk about this. A lot of players I've heard recently say they're not interested in going back to work because it may be risky. Are they willing to do this and not get paid? Do you like this plan? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, as far as those players goes, then don't play. And you're not going to get paid, and you shouldn't be allowed to add a year of service time either. If you think it's a personal decision, if you need to take a sabbatical and retire for a year because of some kind of family or medical situation, go ahead and do it. But the games are going to go on without you. Just know that straight up. How do I feel about the plan? I like it in theory. I like more division games. If you're only going to play 80 games, play the entire NL Central, play the Cubs, Reds, Brewers, Cardinals if you're the Pirates. But I'm still hung up on the 32 ballparks, Bob. I don't understand how, when they put this forward, how are they going to convince the Canadian government to let teams go play at Skydome in Toronto?
They're not.
How are they going to play games at, okay. Well, then that needs to be in the plan, right? The Blue Jays are going to have to move this year. How about Citi Field and Yankee Stadium? If we don't see those things in the plan, well, then I'm not very confident that it's actually going to work.
Well, we know this plan is going to go back and forth, and that's the first thing that I looked at. You know, with the 14-day quarantine, if you go to Canada, where's Toronto going to go? Are they going to play in Florida? They can't go to their spring training site because that's in Arizona, so they would have to go to Florida, right? And do something or take over another city, maybe Buffalo. But I like this plan. It's almost the 3-division, 10 teams each. It's similar to that. And I like that what you can do with this is you can say there's 40 division games or 50 division games and you're playing each team 10 times. Well, you can do 5-game series and you can cut down travel. Instead of doing your 2 or your 3-game series, let's just get all the Reds games out of the way right away. And then maybe the Cardinals come in here, get all those ones out of the way, and then you hit the road. And I think you only should see the team twice. That's the way that's what I like about this. Look, I'm just optimistic that we're going to get a season here at some point. It provides hope for us of moving forward and putting this virus behind us. And, we only hope that this is temporary, that sports are going to come back at some point. We just hope it's sooner rather than later.
All right, the other thing, part of this is going to be designated hitter. This has been an argument that's gone on a long time. Andrew, it's time that they adopt it and make it universal, in my opinion, and this would be the excuse to get it done. Do you agree or not?
No, because the National League version of baseball is the better version. I like the pitcher hitting. I like the strategy of it. I know pitchers hit for a very low batting average, but I like the machinations of what the manager does. Pitchers need to get better at hitting. To me, you can't take a light-hitting shortstop out of the lineup because he hits 200, and I don't think you should be allowed to take a bad-hitting pitcher out of the lineup either. So, frankly, I hate it. I'm with Greg Brown and those guys. I say ban the DH even though it's not going to happen.
I want to see the DH. I want to see the leagues play identical, and everything's a specialty now. So why do pitchers have to go up there? That's almost an automatic out. We see the statistics, what pitchers do. Bring the DH in. The one thing, what I'm wondering is what this pandemic's going to do financially to the game. Maybe it can help fix the game. I don't know if it can. Maybe it'll help bring in a salary cap and a salary floor. Maybe it'll do something. But I do want to see baseball back. I do like the DH. And now, if the DH is implemented this year, we're going to see it forever now. And what about automatic balls and strikes? Is that going to be instituted this year? And how will that affect the future of baseball as well?
Yeah, those are all things going on, and we'll see how it goes. I think it's interesting. If it's 80 games, you can make a case that a team like the Pirates, even though they're not equipped to beat teams in their division over 162, they could be in the mix, especially with one additional playoff team from 12 to 14. That's 7 in each. So not that I'm predicting that would happen, but I'm saying if the Pirates start well and catch some teams off guard, all of a sudden they could be in something for only 80 games. We'll see how that goes. But right now, it's time to move on to this week's edition of Smooth Moves. We're going round the horn. This is brought to you by Pittsburgh's largest supplier of the smoothest granite, marble, and quartz countertops you're going to find anywhere, Armina Stone. Rich, your smooth move of the week.
My smooth move goes to the Pitt Athletic Department. They all got together. Heather Like, the athletic director, Jeff Capel, Pat Narduzzi, Lance White, they all donated $500,000 to Pitt Research for a vaccine. So my smooth move goes to them. And they helped raise $800,000 altogether because the Penguins, the Pirates, and the Steelers all pitched in another $100K. So congratulations and hail to Pitt for what they've done.
Yeah, my smooth move, well, before I get to it, a shout out to moms. A smooth move to them all the time, but especially today, Bob. But my biggest smooth move goes to Ben Roethlisberger. Congratulations on adding hot yoga to your off-season training program. And shame on Jay Glazer. What a buffoon this guy has turned into. He said he had this big scoop that was going to shake up football. He was wrong. Then he tried to make fun of Ben Roethlisberger. I'd like to get into the MMA ring with Jay Glazer because I'd beat him up, Bob. I'd take him down.
Yeah, I believe it. I can see it in your eyes right now, the passion. And I agree with you. It's bogus. Guys trying to get hits, clicks, whatever the case. They don't even know what's going on, making comments like that, and it caught fire. Other people were doing it as well, which is ridiculous. Armina Stone, Pittsburgh's largest supplier of the smoothest granite, marble, and quartz countertops you're going to find anywhere. Also, they are the title sponsor of our Living Room Sports segment every Friday, 7:30 on KDKA. We'll be right back with more on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.